Ichmatsu Tokumatu, hanged at Regina, April 16, 1929. At 5 a.m. on Tuesday, April the 16th, 1929, Ichmatsu Tokumatu, a.k.a. James Tokumatu, a Japanese national, aged 38, was hanged at the Regina Jail for the murder of Mrs. Kura Takata in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, on November the 20th, 1928. According to the Montreal Gazette, Tokumatu went to his death, quote, unconcerned and with a smile. He took 14 minutes to die. Tokumatu paid with his life for a crime of drunken passion. Working as a laborer for the Canadian Pacific Railway, Tokumatu had made unwanted and unwelcome advances towards Mrs. Takata, who, with her husband, ran a combination boarding house and confectionery. On November 20th, Tokumatu drank a bottle of rye whiskey, and as he was planning to leave Moose Jaw for Winnipeg the very next day, he decided to visit Mrs. Takata, leading to a scuffle in which she was stabbed 8 times, dying in a pool of blood. In the aftermath of the crime, Tokumatu had planned to commit suicide, but instead he turned himself in, telling the police, quote, I'm the man, bloodstains being observed on his clothing, face, and hands. Tried in Moose Jaw on January the 18th, 1929, Tokumatu claimed to have no memory of stabbing his victim, but was still found guilty following 3 hours deliberation by the jury. When sentenced to death on January 21st, Tokumatu displayed no visible signs of emotion. According to the Regina Morning Leader of April the 17th, 1929, Tokumatu also met death, quote, without emotion. He was executed by official hangman Arthur Ellis, who the leader said would travel on to hang Vernon Booher in Alberta, followed by another execution at Prince Albert, bringing, quote, his total hangings to 11 for the present year, end of quote. Tokumatu was buried in the Potter's Field in the Old Regina Cemetery. In the practice of execution in Canada, author Ken Layton-Brown notes that newspaper coverage of the execution focused on Tokumatu's religious beliefs, and he quotes the Regina Daily Post as stating, quote, it was said that Tokumatu, a Buddhist, has turned to Christianity in his last hours on earth, end of quote. Other sources, however, fail to verify such a religious conversion. The primary source for today's video is the account of the case in Moose Jaw Murders and Other Deaths by Bruce Fairman. All other sources are listed in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like, comment, and consider subscribing to The Gallows, where we explore Canadian murder cases which ended on the scaffold. And remember, if you're born to hang, you'll never be shot. Cheers. The footage you have been watching shows the Potter's Field in the Old Regina Cemetery where Tokumatu is buried.